Hello and welcome to the fourth energetic quality of being tongue-tied at the throat chakra. And today we are exploring the dynamic of the imposter syndrome. So the imposter syndrome is something that I tie in and group with this overall tongue-tie, voice fluctuation type energy at the throat. It's a chaotic energy and it can be a little hyperactive at times. So I want to ask you if you ever feel like that imposter syndrome energy pops up for you. And when does that happen? When do you feel like you're going to get found out for something? Like maybe somebody's just going to realize that you have no idea what you're actually talking about, even if it's something that you've been working with for years. And I know that this has surfaced for me over the course of my career and in various areas. I can think of so many different times in my life where I've had that surface and with different people and in particular environments. And so it can be one way in which our throat chakra is highlighting a particular something. And rather than even diving into what it is that it means, because I think we can get so fixated on, well, what does it mean? What does it mean if I'm finding myself in this imposter syndrome space and I'm afraid that I'm going to be found out for not really knowing what I'm talking about. I'm teaching intuition, but I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm not a quantum physicist. I can't really describe the dynamics that are taking place with the knowledge and the ability to be credible by this person or that person or whatever it is. I mean, there's so many ways in which these things can surface, right? So rather than going into the space of feeling like, what does that mean? Can you follow the energy of it and simply notice when it surfaces and that highlights, it's like signaling your body to pay attention. And typically, as I've spoken of in different videos, intuition often speaks in a way where there is a dissonance. So where something is not fully resonating. And it's easier to pay attention to the things that are being highlighted as a dissonance than it is when you are in complete resonance with something. Of course, that is one way to follow the flow of your intuition. But when you're developing your intuitive abilities, beginning to pay attention to the subtleties of dissonance is really, really helpful. That is part of the way in which the resonance and the guidance begins to strengthen and become clear is through seeing the ways in which the shadow parts of ourselves and the various aspects of our environment may not be in complete alignment and resonance. So I hope that makes sense. I ask you, where is it that you have experienced this before? Where is it that you may have felt like you're going to get found out for something? And can you place that with maybe somewhere earlier in your childhood where you were shamed or ridiculed for expressing yourself in a certain way or whatever it is? Just follow that thread and see where it leads you. And if you feel so inspired, I would love to hear what you have to share below. And I look forward to seeing you on the Throat Chakra Intuition webinar. Link below. Thank you so much for watching and wishing you many healing connections for throat chakra. Bye.